Welcome to Slade on Slade. I am Leslie, and today, welcome to Slade on Slade. I am Leslie, and I am going to do this video solo today because I am excited about the figure that we're going to talk about today. But before we do that, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a Sergeant First Class in the Army Reserves. I have 23 years of service, and I have been deployed 5. But today's review is on Slush Head and how to easily remove his helmet. So with that in mind, who wants to check out my box? So this figure is very important to me because it used to be my dad's, and so he would let me play with it along with the shear that he bought me, and I would sit on the floor and we would watch She-Ra and He-Man together, and we would, I believe I've seen every single one of the She-Ra episodes and He-Man episodes. And me being the only tomboy out of 4 girls, it made my dad really proud and happy to be watching those episodes with me. So I am very excited to be able to show you how to remove the helmet to the new Slush Head, because I know how much I pay for these figures, and I don't want you guys to have to break yours like Manchild did his. The video I am talking about is the one that was reviewed by the Manchild, and he was the first one to review Slush Head that I know of. And I felt so bad when I saw that he had broken a little piece of the bubble helmet. I am going to show you not how to break it right now. And so here's the box. I am going to show you the box. I've already taken it out because I hate watching people do that. So I went ahead and take it out, and I just want to show you the artwork because I think it is amazing. I really love this one because it is an homage to the 1988 Slush Head blister pack. Skyhook, Kyle Peterson style. The articulation is the same as all the other Masterverse figures. So we're gonna run through this quickly in a little segment I call Let's Have a Quickie. So what I really like about the figure is I like the color of the armor. I also like the fact that his skin tone is the same as the other Slush Head, which reminds me of my dad, so that just puts a smile on my face. The one thing I do dislike about this figure is the fact that I cannot take the helmet off like they promised in the photo. What you do have to do is you have to take it apart by flipping the little pegs on the back, the little things on the back, and then taking it off to change the head out, which is not what they promised. They said a screw and then you take it off. So, and then the accessories that they had is they have his little backpack, and you can take it off by taking this off, and then this comes out also with a little twist to your hand. And then another one of my favorite parts, and yes, I know that they do have too many of these, but it comes with 4, and these 4 right here and this one this is exactly how it comes out of the package, but I did a little modification with 3 of them. So I heated them up with my heating pad of rice and or glass beads that you put in the microwave, and I just straightened them out, and then I positioned them in the way I wanted, and then I put them in cold water. So with that being said, I do want to go ahead and tell you how to remove the helmet to Slush Head so that you don't have to take the thing off like they promised. So again, this is my heating pad. It's made from rice, but you can also use glass. I put it in the microwave for 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And then I put my Slush Head in it for 30 seconds and let it go. And you have to make sure that the plastic is malleable. So then once you do that, you start to pry it up and turn it. And what I use is I have a little chopstick that I put in my hair, and then once I got the hole up there, I kind of maneuvered it to where it came up. And so you're going to do this, and I am going to have my husband come over and do it because I do hate being pinched by this thing. So I'm gonna have him come over and remove it for me because he doesn't mind. Here you go.
I move slow because I fractured my leg. What's up, guys? A video where I don't talk about writing. Awesome. You want to heat this up. 2 minutes and 45 seconds. This, 30 seconds to a minute, make the plastic malleable. The bubble head won't be, but you got to make sure you don't crush it. I crushed mine earlier today. She got that plastic hair thing in, and she created a gap, okay? Then what you do is, now this is already still a little heated. You go like that, and then you want to, just like that. And when you could pry it up like that, okay? If you can get his head off, you're less likely to break one of these things, okay? But I don't have to really worry about that. So you just slow and steady when you do that, because you just want to separate the plastic. See, 100% usable. We feel bad. I want to shout out to the man-child. I love his videos. We're going to shout out to a bunch of guys right at the end of the video. He broke his, I think he broke the big clip or the small clip, because again, Mattel said you're going to be able to do this because that's what it's supposed to do. Okay. Well, the lights are really absolute shit. So
a lot better downstairs.
Yeah, it's better. We can't film in the toy room because the toy room is dark as hell. You want to be able to go between this and that. If you really don't want to do it, whatever, just take off his arm or swap his head. But this is awesome. Now, when I came home, my wife had already had a doctor's appointment. I needed to see if I had surgery, but need surgery, but I don't, so I got lucky. This is cool. I like how she shaped these. Now, I went a completely different route.
Which we're going to do a little competition here in a minute. So
I just saw this right before she started filming. She has not seen mine, okay? Because we like to do little modifications or mod-offs or whatever you want to call it. I do like this. My only gripe, and I hate to complain about a toy because we're lucky to get any He-Man that we get nowadays. Even that weird kids cartoon, those figures are cool. I like that can come out. I just don't like the fact that I can't even put like a G.I. Joe classified head in there, because that would have been pretty cool. But I mean, when you get that bubble part off, then you could put that here. But I would have liked an alternate one. So if I had to complain, this is my only complaint. Outside of that, you really gotta take this off. So with that being said, we're gonna come right back.
Come on in. Got my eyes closed. Just don't take too long whipping your ass in.
Remember, she hasn't seen this yet. Okay, you ready? Open your eyes.
You fucker.
Nice, huh?
That is awesome. Where did you get these?
These come from a DC figure called Blight, the Batman Beyond figure Blight. I really didn't like that figure. Although, coincidentally, Blight has his own little bubble helmet. And so I got a couple of these when he first came out. And I knew I was going to do something with it. And I kept meaning to Dremel some holes into like Anti-Eternity He-Man. I just never got around. We got young kids, so you don't get around to pretty much anything ever. And then when we brought this one home today, I said, yeah, this is going to be awesome. So, and I usually get blown out of the water. She usually does better customs than me because, you know, she'll put time into it. I'm just trying to kit bash shit. But this right here, just, let me see if I can really show it to you.
You've had those for like, what, 6?
No, I've had these for about a year. When Blight first came out, so a year and a half, I can't remember. But we got that was that figure that I got that was like 11 and change. So I bought 2 of them because I just wanted his accessories, and I let Huxley have the figures. I think he broke the arms off. I didn't like Blight though. I kept his head though. He's in my head collection. But I might have a couple of photos linked into this. While we got you, we want to send a special shout out to Articulated Ninja, D Amazing, The Man-Child, Kyle Peterson, and who's the other one we follow?
Pixel Dan.
Oh yeah, Pixel Dan. Oh my God, I almost forgot. These people do great toy videos. We are doing a toy video, but we don't do toy videos. This channel really is to promote writing and to be able to publish your work. I am a published author. I've spent the last 12 years writing. I bought the house that we live in right now because I spent 10 years as a ghostwriter. So I made a decent amount of money to buy this house that we feel blessed to have and to live the lifestyle. So we will be doing a few toy reviews here and there, but we're not looking to reinvent the wheel since these other guys are just doing it. Chef kiss. You know who else is really good? If you want to see a guy who makes me laugh constantly, he is Mr. Home Arcade. And he has a little segment he does called Drunk He-Man. I can't watch this guy without laughing. Yeah, remember he did this beautiful diorama. Okay, I'm gonna link it in the description. But he goes, "They just rocks." Like he's got this gruff voice. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
He's just like, they just rocks, and it just he's totally worth watching if you want just to laugh all you want. So we will do some toy videos, some G.I. Joe Classified and stuff like that. When we think it's good, but it's all in hopes that maybe some of you out there, maybe you got a mom or dad that want to publish, a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. And you say, hey, listen, we got a husband and wife team that have published, and we know the ins and outs to publishing left and right. We know everything about working with a publishing house. You might not know, but 90% of all publishing now is self-published, and Amazon holds the 90% on all stuff that has come out. So if you've liked this video, if you could just give us a like and a subscribe. You don't even have to hit that bell because I generally don't hit the bell for a lot of the other people, unless you make me laugh. But a subscription would just help push us into an area where we can be advertised by, I almost said Facebook, by YouTube. I almost said MySpace. So, and that's what our real goal is. And if we can have a little fun doing a couple of videos here and there, then we're going to do it. As you can tell, we are huge He-Man fan. This is hers, okay? Mine is the Castle Grayskull over there. And I like the Skeletor from Classics so much, I've never taken him out of the package since I first got him. And I was in, I was either in Dubai or Afghanistan when he was first released. So I got super lucky. Her sister went ahead and was able to snag me one, and it's up on the wall ever since. Well, not ever since. Ever since we bought this house, I was able to display it on the wall.
Okay, so I got another segment. You ready?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this segment's called Smash or Pass.
Oh my God, you're really gonna go with that?
Yes.
Her and her girlfriend come up with the craziest shit.
So would you smash or pass on this figure?
Oh, this is a definite smash. This is a good figure. I really like it. I like the skin tone. I might be biased to it because I know the story. I've met her dad. He's a great guy. He had a health issue and then just kind of fell off when it come to collecting toys. So she brings him figures every once in a while. And I know this is going to really cheer him up. But I remember our first conversation. We met in the country of Iraq. And I was like, I'm a big He-Man guy in the whole 9 yards. And she was like, oh, shit, I got a Slush Head and She-Ra. And I was just taken aback because I'm like, okay, if you're going to bullshit about He-Man, you just say, oh, I got He-Man and Skeletor and Orky or some bullshit like that, you don't even know how to say that. But she just drops Slush Head on me. I'm like, I'm going to marry this girl. And we connected really right off the bat. We had a lot in common. The other thing I wanted to point out that I really like about this has got a real Futurama vibe. This whole head in a jar thing, and
especially when it's on this thing.
Yeah, I am so digging that. I got another one on order from Target.
It reminds me of the Al Gore.
Yeah, the Al Gore. Yeah, I was gonna cancel my Target, but since I've seen that what 4 of these do, I gotta make something like that. That looks so good. This one's gonna stay like this because this is the murder machine. I know they say Slush Head is kind of a dunce, but no, not for me. It's just straight up. This is the fuck around and find out edition of Slush Head. But again, that being said, if you could drop us a like and a subscribe, we would greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to drop a bunch of links in the bio below to the people who just really knock it out of the park when it comes to the reviews. Until then, have a great night great day wherever you are in the world. Stay happy. Smile at least once at a stranger every day, and it should come back to you.
See you guys later. Bye.